Good evening, I'm Mike Deneau. We interrupt this program to bring you this important news bulletin. We are receiving unconfirmed reports right now of random acts of violence and mass murder from all over the city. Details are a bit sketchy right now, and there has been no official statement by the police as to what is happening, but we will continue to bring you late-breaking coverage of the story as we get it into the station. Good evening, I'm Mike Deneau. Now, for those of you just tuning in, we will be remaining live on the air for the remainder of this crisis. As we reported earlier, there have been widespread attacks all over the city by what are described as bloody corpses in a trance-like state. Now, whatever is happening, it does not appear to be a local phenomenon. We've been informed that similar reports are coming in from other cities all over the country. We still have no specific answer as to why this is happening. Reports are ranging from a germ or virus with a mind-altering effect or some sort of chemical spill, or a behavioral disorder and mass hysteria. All roads and freeways are jammed with people trying to get out of the city. Now, the governor has issued this statement. All people are urged to stay in their homes and lock their doors until the situation is contained. Widespread panic all over the city. Most communities are without telephones, many without power, and some without water at this time. Now, the scientists at the CDC have released this statement. The bodies of the recently dead are returning to life, driven by an unknown force that enables the brain to function. For people that are trapped or unable to get to the safety of their own homes, we are providing a list of rescue stations on the screen below. Please make your way to the rescue stations that are closest to you. The military has been mobilized, but the violence is so widespread that it is impossible for rescue services to respond to every situation. People have been left to defend themselves, and people have taken the law into their own hands. If you are watching this broadcast at this time, please get to one of the rescue stations immediately. Again, we have reports that the dead are returning to life and attacking the living. Any unburied human corpse with its brain intact will still function. A dead body must be deactivated by either destroying the brain or severing the brain from the rest of the body. Every dead body that is not properly exterminated will kill. Every person that dead body kills will get up and kill, no matter how mutilated or damaged the body is. The martial law state is now in effect in this city and all other major cities in the country. Bodies of the dead should be delivered over to the National Guard for immediate disposal.
Reporting live from Homestead, where tragedy befell an immigrant family. An unidentified man has shot his wife and 16-year-old son to death before turning the gun on himself.
Jesus.
What?
I don't believe this.
What? Is there something with the camera? Just fix it.
She's still moving.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Brody, I'm right in the middle of it. What?
Jesus fucking Christ.
For God's sakes. I thought they were dead.
They're supposed to be. They are. I don't know. She's moving on the freaking gurney, man. Get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. There's some backup here.
Get off here! Are you all right?
Jesus. What the fuck is that?
Just keep still.
The other one's moving. The other one's coming up too. Take him out! It's not going down! Holy shit! No, this can't happen. This can't be fucking happening!
We interrupt our regular programming to bring you this special bulletin from RBS News.
Good morning. This is Susan Miles in New York. There's a rapidly unfolding situation in Kentucky this morning.
It's the largest single quarantine in American history, and the most heavily enforced. A perimeter set up by the Army covers all entry points into the zone.
After 19 hours of evacuation, the situation in many centers is critical.
I can confirm there has been an outbreak. The ailment is, as yet, unidentified. It is flu-like. It leads to panic. It leads to confusion. There is no evidence of fatalities within the exclusion zone. We are using judged and judicious force to maintain the border. Warning shots have been fired. No civilians have been harmed.
It's a lot worse than what they're telling us. Typical lies.
Fears over the Knox infection has led to panic buying in stores across the country.
It was an angry crowd that gathered here today.
Chicago, Washington, Boston, Dallas, and 24 other major American cities, at last count, have had protest demonstrations of one form or another.
A Green's grocery store in downtown LA set ablaze, isolated incidents with one unified voice. We don't feel safe. What aren't we being told? Meanwhile, camps on the edge of the event boundary continue to grow. Onlookers, well-wishers, and worried families.
As arson erupts in LA and blood is spilt in Washington, rumors abound that President Clinton may enact a curfew.
From 6 p.m. tonight, there will be curfews in some of our biggest cities. This is for your protection. Please do not leave your house.
On the same day that all international flights were grounded, peacekeeping forces of police and military personnel patrol the streets. The official line: stay indoors where possible. Do not panic.
We can't show the image, but at least one person suffering from the infection has attacked another. Viciously. Orally.
We have established the validity of this photograph. There's shock here. There are tears. There is anger. Hope has been fading fast for days. People here ask why. Why say panic and confusion when in reality there's so much more?
Recently, survivors from inside the exclusion zone have been released from a military quarantine. Their story is, well, one of horror. The Knox infection's final stage is one of violence. Sufferers attack friends, and sufferers attack family, both indiscriminately. According to these survivors, the infection rate is total.
Today we can confirm that yes, the nature of the Knox event is degenerative. It causes panic and confusion among sufferers, some of whom will then perform acts that are un-American. At this stage, the infection is passed only through direct fluid contact. This means bites. This means scratches. My thoughts are with those poor souls behind the event line, but this is contained. It has always been contained.
I've never seen it like this. It's almost as if official Washington has gone into the bunker.
Reports are coming in of violent clashes on the perimeter of the exclusion zone, located now near Louisville. We'll have news on that as it happens.
Paralyzingly brutal scenes in Louisville this morning as, after shots were fired in a standoff between civilian groups and the Army, waves of infected stormed the city, slaughtering all in their path.
It's spreading without bites. Get away from your television now. Lock the door. Get into the basement. No one knows how it's happening, but it is. Keep away from people, animals, everything.
Symptoms similar to those of the Knox event have been reported in the United Kingdom, in Norfolk, and in Somalia, Africa. If the fever didn't get to you, it all rests on you.
The Knox event infection is confirmed in the following locations: Louisville and surrounding area, Kentucky, New Orleans.
This wavelength has been chosen for emergency broadcast. The spread of the Knox event infection is now total. Stay in small groups. Do not travel. Assume all major urban areas have been compromised. We are doing all we can to reclaim American soil. We will come for you. This broadcast will be set to repeat. All further updates will be broadcast on this frequency. Good luck.
Farmhouse over on the other side of it, so everyone be careful with heavy grass, tall grass. Who knows what might be hiding in there, okay? So everybody stay alive. Let's go.
non. Ça quand même.
Notamment après le
All right. Hey! He's dead. All right, let's move on. All right, Landon. Now the church is still secure about 2.5 blocks down from here. You get these boys to safety and come on back at the rescues. All right, take care of you all. All right. Where they at? Where they at? You see anything? I don't see anything. All right. They're gone. Look, we got to load up. Load up. Load up the truck. We'll go back and get the others.
Attention all units. Attention all units. Containment has failed. Repeat. Containment has failed. All surviving units start to fall back to state line positions for redeployment. Repeat. Containment has failed. Fall back to state lines for redeployment of perimeter.
Staff here says they haven't seen anything close to the sheer volume of casualties. Badly injured, very frightened people are pouring in, no exaggeration, by the hundreds. And we're told that most of the injuries are bites, not gunshot or stab wounds, as we were led to believe earlier. Just a few minutes ago, we spoke with one of the doctors that has been on call since this morning when the patients arrived.
We have seen cases of complete digit, finger extraction, deep throat laceration, even a large section of flesh torn away as if by a rabid dog or wild animal.
We've been told by nurses there have been complications.
Almost all wounds have shown immediate infection. Many have went into toxic shock. One patient...
Have there been fatalities?
Excuse me, please. I'm sorry, I have to go.
I was coming home from work, and I saw this woman in the road, and she was moaning or something, so I went out to go see. I thought she got hit by a car or something like that, and I went to go reach out to help her, and she bit me in the arm, scratched up my face, and I just took off. And
doctors are still at a loss as to the reason behind these attacks, and the situation doesn't seem to be improving. In the past few minutes, I've seen 4 ambulances and several cars pull up with victims seeking emergency care. Whatever's going on, it seems to be far from over. David?
Thank you, Catherine. Speculation seems to surround the origin of this phenomenon. And theories include an airborne plague, a toxic chemical spill, bioterrorism, and even a spaceborne virus. And viewers should be advised that there is no official explanation as of yet. Teams from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, the Center for Disease Control, and Office of Emergency Preparedness have been dispatched to Chicago, Madison, and the Twin Cities. While martial law has not been declared, the governors of all 3 states are encouraging citizens to remain calm and stay at home for the present. We've had no official response from the White House, but it can be confirmed that the president is considering returning from his fishing trip at Jackson Hole. More on the situation as it develops.
Doctors still appear to be baffled by this new so-called super flu. They're still unsure of exactly how it spreads, and with it reaching near epidemic proportions, the quarantine was enacted and enforced by the National Guard early this morning. Armed troops are not allowing visitors in or letting employees out. As you can see down there, hundreds have gathered at the hospital's entrance, some wanting to see loved ones, but most simply demanding medical attention. Residents are shocked that such a strict quarantine was enacted over something like a flu, with symptoms such as nausea, fever, chills, disorientation, and in extreme cases, reporting catatonic states and delusional aggressive behavior. People have been trying anything for some sort of relief. Drugstores are sold out as of now of a cold medication. There's still no more flu shots available. Hospitals are working well beyond capacity. Doctors still unsure as to what has caused the infection and do not believe it's even related to the flu. Initial reports of recently deceased patients coming back to life have been dismissed as, quote, absurd rumors, end quote. I've now been told this is now a restricted airspace, so we will have to cut our coverage short. God. They're firing into the crowd. It appears they're firing into the crowd.
Millions of germs, and most people don't practice good dental hygiene. So naturally, any bite is going to become infected, no matter from whom. These people don't have some sort of voodoo hoodoo disease.
Yes, but Dr. Collar,
Look, David, what you fail to realize is that most of these so-called experts are looking in the wrong direction. The problem is not chemical or biological, it's psychological. What we're witnessing here is the spontaneous combustion of a pent-up rage fueled by frustration over a pressurized society. It's the snapped postal worker on a national level.
Well, how can you explain that
Look, in my new book, USA Bomb.
Look, I'm sorry, we have to cut away right now. I'm just being informed that both Istanbul and New Delhi are reporting sporadic outbreaks of violence, similar to those here at home. And clearly, this is no longer an American... We're just getting a picture from our BBC correspondent. Over to Trevor Hanna in London. Trevor?
We're in Notting Hill, a part of London. Who knows if this report will ever be transmitted? Communication is at best limited. The city, it seems, is being overrun with man-eating creatures. And...
They're coming!
Run!
Run!
Like most stations, we're experiencing technical problems with our satellite connection, but we'll try and follow this situation and bring you up-to-date information from the other side of the globe as it comes.
The president wants to make it perfectly clear that this is not a case of bioterrorism. No such agents exist in the arsenal of any nation or known terrorist group. He also wants to stress the need for calm and the respect for law and order. The quicker people can get off the streets and into their homes, the quicker the appropriate federal and state agencies can reach these troubled areas. Although a further call-up of reservists is on the table, Our current overseas military assets will remain in place to reassure our allies that this is a minor, containable situation that we expect to see fully resolved in 24 hours or less.
Again, that was Press Secretary William Kaplan with the first official statement from the White House a little over 30 minutes ago, stressing calm and what he assures us is a fully containable situation.
Reno reporting live from Homestead, where tragedy befell an immigrant family. An unidentified man has shot his wife and 16-year-old son to death before turning the gun on himself.
Jesus.
What?
I don't believe this.
What? Is there something with the camera? Just fix it.
She's still moving.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Brody, I'm right in the middle of a what?
Jesus fucking Christ.
God's sakes. I thought they were dead.
They're supposed to be. They are. I don't know. She's moving on the freaking gurney, man. Get out of the way. Come on, get out of the way. Need some backup here.
Get off here! Are you all right?
Jesus. What the fuck is that?
Just keep still.
The other one's moving. The other one's coming up too. Take him out! It's not going down! It's not going down! Holy shit! No, this can't be happening! This can't be fucking happening!
I've just received word from my producers that a tape showing one of these random attacks has been dropped off at our studio. I'm being told that the tape contains graphic material and violence, and viewers should be advised.
Hey! Get away from her! Stop! Stop hitting her! What are you doing? I'll show you!
We have some startling information from Fran Parker, live at the Hammond County Medical Examiner's Office.
Fran, what I'm about to show you is one of the most horrific. Stand back, and I told you, please keep your distance. You can see how dangerous it is. No person has survived this disease. And I can assure you that every victim that has come into this hospital has turned out just like this. They have died on the table.
Okay.
What has happened, though, is that they have actually come back from the dead.
So you're telling me this man has come back to life?
I know it sounds absolutely impossible, but what we're talking about here is reanimation, but of dead matter. Look at this one that I was given an autopsy to. During the whole autopsy, he never stopped moving. And I took out his heart and half his digestive tract. What I'm trying to tell you is,
oh my God.
The dead are walking. That's all I can say.
Well, how are people supposed to protect themselves, Doctor?
This is the most contagious disease I've ever seen. What I would say, and I'm warning you, everybody, do not come in contact with any of these zombies.
And there you have it, David. The dead are alive, and there's no cure, and there's no explanation, and there's no nothing. Oh my God! David, cut away! Cut away!
Get away from it!
It's clearly it's clearly a shocking development unfolding. You're going to want to keep it locked in here. You stay with us all night. We now have word on the situation in New York. All bridges and tunnels to Manhattan are being destroyed, and a barrier of Coast Guard craft is taking up position around the island. We don't know, however, if this is to keep people from getting in or getting out. We should have footage from New York shortly.
At this time, no comment has been made. They have, however, created a temporary barbed wire fence around the entrance of the building.
You got something going on the back door?
John, there seems to be something frantically trying to get out of there.
I need backup to the rear door now. Stay back. Jesus, I've got a victim back here. I need a medic to the back door right now. Looks like severe lacerations. Hey, get back! Get back! Look, just stay calm. I'm coming in. I called a medic. They're on their way up here.
Katie, what is going on? Can you describe what's happening?
What the Oh my gosh, an officer has gone into the building and I do not know what is going on as of right now.
Stay here. I'm gonna get a better look. Katie?
Yeah?
I think we should go. Katie, hold on. Give me your hand. Don't let go. Oh, God. Get away. What the f***? No! Oh, jeez. Kill the feed. Dump out.
Point the camera at me. Point it at me. Just roll. Okay, things are out of control down below. The city of Los Angeles is like a war zone. These creatures, these zombies or whatever the hell they are swarming the city. People are dying in the streets by the thousands. And the freeways, right now the freeways are hopelessly clogged. There is no way out of the city. We had to come up here into the Hollywood Hills just to find some refuge. I think we're safe for the moment, but I'm not going to stay long. Right now, the LAPD has pulled out of South Central Los Angeles entirely and is trying to form a defensive perimeter around Beverly Hills. But I don't know how they're going to stop these things. If you're hearing me, stay away from Los Angeles. The city is out of control. The city is lost. Avoid Los Angeles at all costs.
I'm sorry, we had to cut away. We need to go now live to the White House press room for an emergency military briefing.
A state of emergency has been declared in the United States of America, including all overseas dependencies and the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico. For reasons yet to be determined, the bodies of the recently deceased are returning to life and attacking the living. The scope of this epidemic is now reaching global proportions. The President has sent to Congress a package of initiatives which will be explained by the Secretary of Defense, Mr. Martin Emery. Mr. Secretary.
As of 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the President has declared the continental United States under martial law. A nationwide curfew of 7 p.m. tonight has been put into effect, and any citizen caught outdoors between 7 p.m. and 7 a.m. is subject to arrest and detention without counsel. All reserve military personnel and National Guard are ordered to report for immediate deployment. All law enforcement, firefighting, and emergency personnel will be federalized effective immediately. All communications facilities, including the use of landline and cellular telephone facilities, will be reserved for military and rescue operations. In order to halt the spread of this contagion, our nation's borders to Canada and Mexico have been sealed. No longer seek shelter in private residences, no matter how safely protected or well stocked. Retain all ownership records of private property, but do not attempt to transport or defend said property. Rest assured, looters will be prosecuted with deadly force, as will any attempts at vigilantism or